welcome to my views and news, another video for you. Firstly, now ENDF and EDF's territorial gains are being visually confirmed. Territorial gains on Tigray-Eritrea border, they captured Shire, visually confirmed. Then we saw pictures of ENDF soldiers, Amhara Special Force soldiers from Nebrid Tigray. Now pictures from another small town which is a few kilometers away from Nebrid Tigray. We have details for you. Secondly, viewers, Djibouti's military has been seen heading towards Eritrean border, conducting some operations on Djibouti-Eritrea border. Eritrean military is deployed to Eritrea-Djibouti border as well. Tensions are rising. What is the reason behind this new escalation of tensions? Is it because of the attack on Djibouti's military base? Army camp which was conducted by FRUD 2 days ago. And thirdly, viewers, more airstrikes on Shire city of Tigray are being reported on daily basis. We are receiving reports about drone strikes, airstrikes on Shire at the Tigray to the north of places to the north of Shire. Details for you. Firstly, viewers, ENDF and EDF, Ethiopian National Defense Force and Eritrean Defense Force are making territorial gains. They are advancing on Shire front. In the previous video as well, we spoke on that. Now their gains are visually confirmed. They're being visually confirmed. Their visually confirmed territorial gains on this front have been Shire. First, we saw pictures of Ethiopian military assets deployed to Shire. They were seen in the eastern outskirts of Shire as well. Then we saw pictures of ENDF soldiers and Amhara Special Force soldiers from Nebrid Tigray to the east of Shire. Nebrid Tigray, Nebrid Aviala, both are under EDF, ENDF reportedly and visually confirmed as well. Now another place, another small town on Shire front is under EDF, ENDF control. The town, I think, came under EDF, ENDF control several days ago, but today we have received visual confirmation. Visual confirmation is mostly received after several days of the control. It means that this place called Nebrid has been under EDF, ENDF, Amhara Special Force control for several days, for at least 4 to 5 days. We can say that around 4 to 5 days ago, Nebrid came under EDF, ENDF control, now visually confirmed. You can see a picture on your screen being shared by some pro-Ethiopian government, pro-Eritrean government news sources. The picture is from Nebrid, the small town of Tigray. And it shows an Amhara Special Force, a soldier standing in Nebrid. Where is Nebrid? Have a look at this map. You can see Nebrid on this map. Situated to the north of Shire, to the north of Nebrid Tigray, to the east and to the south of Shire, and to the south of Nebrid Tigray, to the east and south of Nebrid Tigray, Nebrid Aviala. So what I reported in the previous video is being confirmed that on this front, Shire front, ENDF and EDF are making territorial gains. They are gradually advancing towards Shire. Some sources claim that Nebrid Tigray is under ENDF and EDF control, but we are waiting for visual confirmation. We try to report gains and losses after due verification. So far, Nebrid confirmed that it is under Amhara control, ENDF control, control of Eritrean Defense Force, but actual position of ENDF and EDF will be far ahead of Edi Nebrid. It means that they'll be close to Edi Dairo, I think. Though visually, not visually confirmed, but we could get visual confirmation in coming hours. So we can say that on this Shire front, ENDF and EDF are advancing. Tigray force are trying to stop them, but their advance is ongoing. Pace is slow, definitely. For one small town, small village, they have to fight for days. But they are not retreating. It's not that Tigray forces have entered Eritrea, no. Slowly, steadily, EDF and ENDF are moving towards big cities of Tigray like Shire, like other places. Secondly, viewers, Djibouti Eritrea border tensions are rising. Djibouti military is being seen mobilized towards Eritrean border. Djibouti military is conducting some operations on Djibouti Eritrea border. The two countries have fought small scale war in 2008. Their relations remained strained. Diplomatic ties remained cut off for around a decade. In 2018, the diplomatic relations were restored after Qatar mediated, because in 2008 they fought, then UN Security Council intervened, Qatar intervened, and then after that their relations were restored. Even after that, Djibouti accused Eritrea of entering and taking control of Djibouti's territory. So Djibouti-Eritrea relations have not been very friendly. 2 days ago, on Djibouti-Ethiopia border, military camp of Djibouti's military was attacked by a group based in Djibouti, FRUD, Front for Restoration of Unity and Democracy, a FAR group fighting for years in Djibouti, but it laid down arms. It split into two factions. One turned into a political party, other laid down arms, but it seems that the group has been reactivated. And Djibouti authorities, not officially, unofficially, are pointing their fingers towards Eritrea, that Eritrea is backing FRUD, that FRUD has its bases in Eritrea and on Eritrea-Djibouti border. That is why after the attack on Djibouti's army, in which some Djibouti soldiers were killed, wounded, and some are missing as well, Djibouti's military has been seen mobilized towards Eritrean border. You can see some pictures on your screen. The pictures show Djibouti's heavy weapons, military's heavy weapons and military conducting some operation on Djibouti-Eritrea border. Will Djibouti's army enter Eritrea? Djibouti did not officially accuse Ethiopia or Eritrea of being involved in the attack on its army in Djibouti's territory, but unofficially they are accusing Eritrea and Ethiopia, Ethiopian Afars, that Ethiopian Afar groups are supporting FRUD and Eritrean government as well. So this escalation could turn into a regional escalation as well, which is just in Djibouti now. But the way Djibouti's military is being mobilized towards Eritrean border, if fighting starts between Djibouti and Eritrea, it could lead to regional implications. Djibouti has lots of military bases. France is here, US is here, other countries have their military bases in Djibouti. So coming days are very crucial. On the one hand, we are seeing conflict on Sudan-Ethiopia border with Eritrean involvement too. Now on the other side, we are seeing this new conflict on Djibouti-Eritrea-Ethiopia border. Thirdly, we are Shire. Again, more drone strikes and airstrikes are being reported, especially airstrikes. Today, airstrikes were conducted on Shire, and Tigray officials say that airstrikes were conducted close to a hospital, Sohel Shire Hospital, and that properties were damaged, civilians were targeted. But on a daily basis, we are seeing that Shire Eritrea and its surroundings are being hit by Ethiopian National Defense Force fighters and bombers. Today's strikes were conducted by an Ethiopian Antonov, which is mainly used for transportation. It is being claimed by Tigray representatives that the strikes were conducted by Antonovs, which are obviously not, which don't have the capability to hit targets precisely. They just drop bombs. So they're not advanced bombers, and bombs dropped from Antonovs are definitely bound to be off target as well. So this is being claimed by Tigray authorities that today's airstrikes on Shire were mainly by Antonovs, Ethiopian Antonovs, which just dropped bombs, and the bombs hit civilian areas. We don't know what was the target, but since on daily basis we are seeing strikes on this front, that shows this development shows that Ethiopian federal and regional forces they are advancing towards Shire, and before that they are conducting airstrikes. They are conducting drone strikes because they want to stop reinforcements from arriving on Shire front. They want to stop any advance of TDF from Shire towards Eritrea. That is why on daily basis we are seeing these drone strikes and airstrikes. Thank you for watching.